I am delighted and excited to share with you Robot War 2684, and this is an arcade port of Robotron, my favorite video game, one of my favorite video games of all time. And this is from Champ Games. They've done about a dozen arcade ports to the Atari 2600, and you're going to be blown away by how this looks. This is amazing. It's been nominated for several awards, as it is fantastic. It is on pre-order right now. It will be released soon in the Atariage store. The link will be below. Also to Champ Games website, where you can find out more about their games and download some demos to check them out for yourself. This is amazing packaging. They really just went all out. This is not just a port. It adds new features. It has co-op mode. The game also includes a pause feature, level select, even a cheat level select where you can select levels 1 through 99. And I'm just blown away by the quality of this release. You know, you may not be familiar with the limitations of the Atari 2600, but this is just an amazing arcade port. Atariage year after year offers quality homebrew and aftermarket games. The quality is second to none, and this is an example of it. Comes with an awesome fold-out poster. I mean, I am so excited to play this and share this gameplay footage with you. The final release of it, and here's the manual, nice glossy cover there, and it goes into detail. There's so many different control options with this game, and it also is compatible with Quadtari. I'm going to show you that, but it's got all the enemies and characters from the arcade release, and they're faithfully reproduced on the Atari 2600. Now this does take advantage of modern technology. It uses a melody board. There is a way to save your high scores using Quadtari or additional save key. But yeah, tons of different controls you can use with the Quadtari. Additional hardware, you can have two-player co-op twin stick control. That's amazing. With the use of modern technology, Atari releases are better than ever. They're not restricted or limited to game sizes as they were back in the day. So here's the enemies. Here is some additional scoring information and tips from the programmers, Champ Games. I'm going to be playing this on my Atari 7800 that's been modified by Ivory Tower Collections. He is truly a wonderful gentleman and professional. It is S-Video modded for really nice, clear gameplay footage. Thank you so much. He's modified some other consoles for me, and the link will be below to his YouTube channel. Here is the additional hardware, and Quadtari is lots of things. Definitely go to their website. It's a 4-player adapter, but it's more than that. It gives you the options to control games differently, as it does with Robot War 2684. Here is a 3D printed joystick holder. It is compatible with the Atari 7800 controllers. There's a 3D printed twin stick holder I've got from that. You can use your standard 2600 controller. Just a single controller is fine. You can control it that way. You can use a Sega Genesis 3 button pad. Or if you want to go all out, you can get something like this. This was a gentleman on Atariage, the Mini Vex, made this awesome controller. But my favorite though is from Retrogameboyz, and it's specific for the Atari 7800, but it's compatible with this game, and it's the Robotron 2084 twin stick control pad. Really cool. Here's the awards it's been nominated for. You must watch this video, this next part, in 60 frames a second. It will not look right if you don't do that, so please make sure to watch it in that format. I have waited years to finally see Robotron on the Atari 2600, and here it is. And it has everything from the arcade, all the enemies, and more. And so the object is to save the last human family as you go around the screen, avoiding everything. Each family member that you pick up, in additional to the first one per screen, is a score multiplier. That's how you get your extra lives. That's how you stay alive. And this is such a faithful recreation of the arcade experience. In some ways, it even looks better. I just absolutely love this. One thing, you're going to need to play this over and over again. You know, Robotron is definitely kind of a groove game where you have to play multiple games to kind of get into the zone. I guarantee that you'll probably get better over time like I have. You know, this was one of my favorite games to play on the Atari 7800, and I don't know, I think I like this one more. It just looks and plays excellent. And so there's so many different control options too. I love that Champ Games went all out with the different modes that you could play this. And so I'm using the twin stick option, as I think it has better control than a single controller option. For me personally, definitely you can recreate that arcade experience, and I love that. Wave 5, every 5 waves there's a brain stage, and they try to take over humans. You have to take out the brains before they control and take over humans, called progs. And as you progress, it gets harder and harder. There's 256 waves as well. There is a cheat where you can select a wave with the high score disabled from wave 1 to 99, hitting the pause or black and white button on the 2600 on the wave select screen. So yes, it gets very challenging, very fast. This is a challenging stage when you have to take out the enemies called Quarks, as they then produce, after a little bit, an enemy called the Tank. And so this can get just blazingly difficult very fast. Alright, now I'm going to show you this additional mode, 2-player co-op. Now, I didn't fully read the manual before I started this. My son's helping me play this, and we're using the Quadtari. We're both using twin stick control option, one of the many things that Quadtari can do and more. And so what you do is you go around and you play. You're essentially working together for one score. I love that. Now, if one of your players gets hit by an enemy, they will freeze. Now, depending on your difficulty mode, there's 3 different difficulty modes. The character will pause and freeze. You have to go over there and rescue them once they're in that frozen state. And depending on the difficulty level, you'll have a different amount of seconds to do that. I did not fully read that in the manual, so I'm not going to be showing saving somebody in this, but I'm just showing you just how crazy it can get. This is just a wonderful co-op game. I can't think of a better game for the 2600 now to check out and play with a buddy, especially if you're looking for something new. I mean, this game just really shows the capabilities of the 2600, the fast, intense gameplay. Champ Games really has knocked it out of the park. One of their best arcade ports. They've done several others. They've done nearly a dozen games, and you can go to their website and check out all the games and check out demos if you want of what they've done. Also, the Atariage store has numerous games that they've done, and they are simply some of the best ones offered on the 2600, especially for homebrew and aftermarket ports. So this is just amazing. I'm so excited about sharing this final release with you, as I know people have been waiting for this for years. You know, people wanted Robotron for the Atari 2600, thinking it was never possible, but with modern technology, it is now possible, and then some. Having an additional mode such as this, you know, having a co-op mode where each person is controlling a different character, where you can both play with twin stick controls with the Quadtari. I mean, I'm speechless on how well this plays. This definitely is bringing back some awesome arcade memories, but also making new memories, as you know, this is an example of what the 2600 can do in modern day. And so I can't wait to see what else Champ Games is offering. I know they're working on Turbo. I know they're working on an arcade port of that, as well as Kicks, as well as Gorf, and some others as well. And so I just, me and my son are actually having a pretty good run. You actually can rack up a pretty solid score if you're playing with someone who knows how to play these twin stick shooters. I like these intense, frenzied co-op action games, you know, of yesteryear, and you know, these are some of my favorite games of all time. One thing I like about Robotron is you can do a gameplay session, you know, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. It's not these hour-long grind games where, you know, we have to progress slowly. It's just quick action. You can get a game in before you have to go to work, or maybe you just want to blow off steam and you want to play an arcade-style game at the end of a hard day. This is a game for you. As mentioned before, this is available at Atariage store for $60 for a complete in-box copy. If you just want to play the game, go to Champ Games where you can play a demo of it. I love that you can put in your high score initials, and if you have the save key or Atari Vox, it will save your high score. Just an additional feature. Just want to thank everybody for coming to my channel. If you like what you see, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button and click on the bell. I loved sharing this game with you. This is the Immortal John Hancock, and you have a good day.